Hello, this is Ramiro Perez with Paradise Chevrolet Fleet Department. I'm here today to talk about this 2019 2500 Crew Cab diesel with a roll top. All right, if you come up this way, you're going to see right away when you pop the hood open that this does have the Duramax 6.6 diesel. It's also coupled with the Allison transmission. You know, that's one of the things that we're pretty famous for as far as the Duramax and that Allison. A lot of torque, a lot of power. One of the easiest ways you can tell that this is a diesel, especially if you're specifically looking for a diesel on our website, is you look at the front hood. You're going to see the scoop right there. That's a dead giveaway that it is a diesel. If it doesn't have that, then obviously it's a gas. The other thing, again, if you're online looking at pictures, you can also see the Duramax logo up here. 2500 HD. This one here has our trailering mirrors. You got to be careful when you're out there looking at other vehicles, because a lot of times, you know, depending on how they order it, they won't order it with the trailering mirror. This is extendable. It's manual. Pull it out. You can pull out the other one, especially if you're towing. Most of these 2500 diesels will have a tow hitch. I'll show you that back there in a minute. So it's always a good idea to have the trailering mirrors. One of the things you're going to notice, it is a crew cab. When you're looking again online, you have to be careful because they do have some double cabs, which, you know, you'll notice that the door's a little shorter. So when you see this one, it's a full door. That's how you know it's the crew cab. All righty. If you come right over here, you're going to notice that this has power windows, power locks. It has cruise control, which is standard. One of the other things is, like I mentioned, we'll talk about the tow hitch. This actually has the integrated trailer brake. The other thing is automatic lights, man. I love that feature on the Chevy trucks. You don't ever have to worry about turning them on or turning it off. They're automatic. If you look up there at the stereo, you're going to see that it has the big screen. That's how you can tell that it's the MyLink system. And because it's 10,000 pounds and under, it's going to have a backup camera already set up. If you look at the switches right underneath the radio, you're going to see that it has some little things there. It says auxiliary 1, auxiliary 2, all the way to 4. This one actually has what we call upfitter switches. Some of you guys out there will use you know, beacon lights, strobe lights, whatever it is. So whoever you have do your electric or your power stuff, like your lights and stuff, they can just tap right into those switches and turn them right on. So that's pretty cool. Has Bluetooth, has Wi-Fi, you have USBs, you got a 110 plug. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff in this truck. So it's not your typical work truck. It's actually pretty nice. You're going to notice also that the windows are tinted in the back here. You're going to look back here also. Again, you're going to see that it is a crew cab. You got plenty of space. You could actually carry up to 6 people because the front seat will come up, and that's how you can get 6 people in there. Coming over this way, you're going to notice that it has this is actually a Harbor utility body with the roll top. It's actually a cab height roll top right up here. One of the quickest ways you can tell it's a Harbor is by the front doors up here by the cab. You actually have kind of barn doors. Some of the other manufacturers have a bigger, you know, one big door. Again, depending on what type of service you guys do, you know, some guys like these just because it's a little easier to open up when you're parked in between vehicles other than having that big one door. All of these have little bins here also. You're going to see. You can also see here on the sides. They're actually adjustable, so you can move them up and down, whatever you need to do. Here's a little lever right here to pop up the flip lid. Harbors have the little slats here. They're all adjustable. Some of the other ones, you know, depending on what body they have on them, they have all these different compartments. But this one has the slats. Very easy to pull them out, kind of move them around so you can fit whatever it is that you need to fit. Your fittings, elbows, you know, couplers, whatever it is that you're using. All this stuff is pretty easy to open and close. Really easy. And then the flip lid, pretty simple. Gas shocks, which is really nice. As soon as you pop open that little lever up here, this thing will just kind of just spring up, man. Makes it pretty effortless. One of the things that this one actually has is a master lock. Really nice feature. You know what happens. You get to Home Depot, get a Lowe's or whatever, and you kind of, it's kind of a pain in the, to kind of go and have to push all these buttons to lock all the compartments before you go inside. Here you can just grab this rod, push it right in, lock it, locks them all at one time. And it's also double security. You can go ahead and still lock all that stuff, and then go ahead and do in the master lock also. All right, so this one here, this is like I said, it has the it's the cab height roll top. Pretty self-explanatory. It's as high as the cab, and it's a three-piece. It's actually a three-piece telescoping top, so you can actually just come right up here. You know what I mean? You don't have to like just try to reach in there. You get a telescope, so it's pretty cool. Most of this stuff is it's actually kind of like weatherproof. If it's raining, snowing, you don't have to worry about too much snow out here. But if it's raining, it kind of keeps the elements out. It's also helps secure any kind of valuables. You know what I mean? Because you can just lock them all up in here. You don't have to worry about it. But like I said, this one actually is a 3-tier telescoping roll top. We like to call it roll top. Other people have different names for them. Has the barn doors. Pretty easy. And then you lock it right there. Here's your backup camera. Like I mentioned, it's under 10. This is actually right at the 10,000 pound limit, so you're going to have a backup camera. Here's your tow hitch. Same thing on the passenger side that you see on your driver's side. You're going to have the 3 compartments, the flip lid. These are all gas shocks, like I mentioned, makes it pretty easy. Adjustable shelving on this side also. So here's that little lever again with the gas shocks, makes it pretty easy. Kind of, if you want to kind of see how it is, you have it here. Makes it pretty easy just to open. Locks right into place. If you needed to do some extra stuff, you can actually take these off. If you have like a little. If you wanted to open up the door, I don't want to mess with it too much, but yeah, you can definitely unhinge these, and it kind of flips down a little bit lower if you need. Same thing with the master lock, guys. You have on this side also. Oops. Pretty nice, man. As you can see, the passenger side here. Again, power windows, even for the back, power windows, power locks. If you kind of get a little closer look inside there, you're going to notice underneath the dash there, that's where you're going to see the 110 plug right underneath. You got your charging system, and then right there inside the center console over here, if you open that up, you're going to notice that there's your USB and all that stuff. What's really cool about that USB is because this thing has the MyLink system and it has the Apple CarPlay. You could actually plug in the USB and tether it to your phone, and whatever's like say you're using the maps, it'll actually project it to the screen up there. That's a 7-inch screen, so it makes it pretty convenient for you guys that are out there traveling and maybe going to a location that you're not familiar with. You can just put the map right up there. And like I mentioned, it has Bluetooth, has Wi-Fi. Very, very nice truck. You go right to our website, paradisefleet.com, pull up stock number M19006. You can see all the nice pictures and get a little bit more in detail on the vehicle. Thank you guys for listening. Again, this is Ramiro with Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac, and we're here for any truck needs that you guys need here in the fleet department. Thank you.